Kresge.
Carol Bruce married Bob, the one that's married to Margaret now.
She married Bob Kresge?
Margaret Wallace married her.
Wallace stayed with Kresge for quite a few years, and now she's just with Steve Mishakian. We went to a birthday party for Carol Mishakian, and he was there, and him and Margaret hit it off. So, and other than that, I think they say they see Danny King every now and then, drunk up and down Burner. I don't remember any others. That David Brownlee, he's down on 3rd Street in Cass, but he comes in the neighborhood every now and then. You know, Charlotte Soko passed away. I don't know what happened to them. What were they named? Shorty and Joe, and remember them? Lived over behind Squeaky's store. I forgot their last name. The oldest one, he worked with all them guys at the cemetery, and then I guess he was doing pretty good. He retired and lived upstairs at one of the bars, and somehow got in some trouble and had to go back to Pennsylvania or wherever they came from. But that neighborhood has gone to hell. That baby park down there and all that shit, man, organized gangs.
Who had the fastest hot rod car in town?
Hmm?
Who had the fastest car in your neighborhood? You?
Nope. I'll tell you who had one of the fastest cars in that neighborhood. Dave Wallace.
Yeah, Bandit.
And
You had it, huh?
Dave Wallace, and who was I thinking?
A guy that hung around with Dave too, he had a couple of nice ones. Dave Wallace had a 66 Chevy Biscayne with a 427 in it, a sleeper. That's the way it came out of the factory. It plain Jane, 4-door, cheap interior, nothing, but everything underneath the hood and everything else was the best you could get.
Wow.
I remember when he had that, when he got it.
Yeah, I remember it.
Now he had a
He
69
had a nice
GTX that was
Roadrunner.
fast.
Had a nice
It
road
was
runner.
faster than my 66 Chevelle.
Oh, really? The GTX was faster than the Chevelle? Wow.
I had a Mustang 289 high performance. I do okay sometimes, but most of them GTOs or those 442s were.
Pretty
I
badass.
think I remember he could lock his front wheels on that Pontiac
Yeah, and pull them.
and pop a wheelie.
He did that in Sammy's parking lot. And the name of the car was Bandit, and it had the, like a Zorro mask
On
behind the front
fender.
tire.
Yeah.
And most cars came out of the factory like that, man. You can go there and order anything you wanted. And that car would go down the line, that's what they put in it.
But now, they shut all that shit down because the horsepower, 300, 400 horsepower, now they got 600 horsepower.
I know it.
And
Hey,
they're
they're
still
just now-
insuring them.
They're just now coming out with, it's called the Challenger Demon. It's a new challenge. It's got 770 horsepower.
Oh, look at that, what's it called? The
200
Wildcat?
plus
What's
miles
it called?
an hour.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
Yeah,
Wildcat?
it's something the Wildcat, the
Hellcat.
the
Yeah,
Hellcat.
Hellcat. That was 707. Now they're coming out with a new Challenger. It's called the Demon. It does 770. A lot of horsepower.
But they're getting that through RPM, and that's not what we were into.
They're dynoing.
We had 350 horsepower at around
Oh,
4,000
the wheels,
RPMs. Now they're getting 700 horsepower at 12,000 RPM. Remember them 450 Hondas we had? Them son of a guns go to 12,000 RPMs. Because that's where you get the horsepower. The torque
Mine's not broke or cracked, so.
comes from the size of the motor, and the horsepower comes from the RPMs.
Yeah, but you got no
I don't know if
spring.
you remember this or not, Raj,
Drop
maybe
that
your
toilet
dad
first.
talked about it. Down off of Michigan Avenue on Stocker, was that where was that?
Stecker.
Every, on the weekends,
Yeah, that's where everybody went to race.
man, they had a starting line all set up there, was trucking businesses down there. And everybody'd come down there.
Is that by the railroad tracks over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, by John Cronk.
John Cronk, yeah.
But farther,
And one,
man, he's had some
is that
badass
Wyoming
cars,
or
man.
Lanyo?
They get there, they take the headers off and, open them up. That was crazy. Till the cops came, they showed me.
Somebody laid one up on the railroad tracks, couldn't stop.
Wow.
Harry Jubenville took David Jubenville's brand new GTX, and he was coming down Dick's there by Dearborn Sausage, you know how it's got that kind of an S?
Yeah.
Laid it into a damn telephone pole and totaled it. David didn't have insurance.
Oh, man.
And then down there, every time to drive, they used to go down there and race down there too by the
Yeah.
college. Off of Southfield. Of course, we had a drag strip at Sibley and
No,
Dick's.
Detroit Dragway.
Right, yeah, you could go there and
Sibley and
race your
Dick's.
cars anytime you wanted to. All stocks,
Pretty cool.
I went there on the last season and watched a couple of races. And drive-ins. Used to go to them, and Lisa and Calvin still go. We went the other day, or
It's the only one that's left open over
a
there.
couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Oh,
Ford, Wyoming.
For,
Ford, Wyoming?
Yes.
Really?
But I
That's-
think it's got like 7 different screens now or something, but still.
too.
that's,
Got that one in Milan too, is still. The one in Milan off of Plank Road there used to be one there about 5, 6
There's
years
one,
ago.
they still race in Milan all the time.
Yeah,
Milan's where they had that Street Outlaws. Where
Was
those
it?
guys
Yeah.
from Oklahoma came up to Detroit and Chief crashed his car. That was in Milan.
Oh, okay.
They said they were in Detroit, but he was in Milan.
The Negroes raced down on Lafayette, Livernois and Fourth Street. I mean, big time racing, motorcycles and cars down there.
I remember one time me and my buddy went to Florida. We thought it was bike week and it was black bike week. We went up like a week early. Saw all kinds of black people didn't know how to ride a motorcycle on crotch rockets, revving it, just shooting forward and almost hitting each other. None of them knew what they were doing.
Remember,
My buddy
remember
goes,
when we was going to get your 450?
go to Florida for black.
I had a 450 Honda. And he wanted to ride it. He was gonna go buy one, him and Jackie, and me and my Jackie. He got on mine and did a wheel stand and laid it up underneath the car. Fucked up the fender or something. And we went to the Honda dealer to get his. We couldn't tell the old ladies that he wrecked it. And so one of us would keep the girls off on the side while the other one went and bought the damn parts to put back on the bike. They were pretty good bikes, I mean, for what they were.
What are them, Hondas?
Yeah, Honda 450s. They would run scramblers. 12,000 RPM. They didn't have valve springs. They used torsion bars. So they could really catch some R's. I mean, it was a 450 and it could beat Triumphs and 650s. I don't know about